Hi, Corey. I put together a short video audit of your listing on Amazon.com, and it's my hope that I earn a phone call with you. Hi, my name is Sean Henderson, and I'm with the Seller Central Agency, my Amazon guy. So listen, I've got your listing pulled up right here. Let's dive right into it. Before we look at the listing, I want to do some technical stuff. Let's look how you're performing with your search engine, pay-per-click, all of that good stuff. So I grabbed your ASIN, and using Helium 10, I pulled it up here. And you see we've got it right here, the Mabel Home Adjustable Height Ironing Board. It looks like you've got almost 400 sponsored keywords and a little under 1,000 organic keywords. So first thing I noticed right away is we need to bump this up. I'd probably like to see about 1,000 keywords and then about double that. So for every one sponsored keyword, you want to have about two organic keywords, but definitely want to increase the number of keywords that you have here. Now, of those keywords that you're utilizing, let's see how they're performing. So scrolling down, I've got your organic rankings. So how you're listed organically within these search terms. And this is within your category. Your highest organic listing is 2. So someone will always, including sponsored listings, always be above yours. But it looks like organically you're showing up for Mesa Planchar, Ironing Board 48, Mesa de Planchar. So you're definitely using Spanish terms and language. I would absolutely continue doing that. Now let's look and see how you're performing with your sponsored rank. So those words that you're paying for, how are those performing? Foldable ironing board. So you're number 1. You're number 1 on that, and number 1 on ironing board lightweight. Now, one thing I noticed though, as I look here in these sponsored keywords, the search volume is really not that high. And you're competing with over 40,000 other products here with ironing board lightweight. So what does that mean to you? It means that I think it might be a good idea to have your keyword mix looked at and analyzed, because you're probably missing out on some great other keywords that are higher in search volume. And let me show you why. If I adjust this to see which items within the category is showing up first, ironing board, it makes sense. And ironing board has 122,000 search volume. You're number 14 organically, 54 on the sponsored ranking. You're only competing with 400 other products. So I absolutely recommend that you look at ironing board. I would also absolutely recommend ironing board cover and pad, right? You're not organically listed at all, and your page is deep with your sponsored rank. So a recommendation, and we can do that for you here at My Amazon Guy, but let's reanalyze what you're doing with your SEO and pay-per-click, because I think if we do some changes, you'll see an uplift in traffic, and that's just gonna mean more traffic and conversion for you. Going back to your listing though, I've got it pulled up here. And again, using Helium 10, this is going to show you a little bit of information, but something that I can just see with my own eye is on your title, you're not taking advantage of all the character count. You can have over 150 characters here, and you want to load it up as much as possible. Increase your character count here. And then as we scroll down, I want to look at your images. So the first image, and quite frankly, I'm going to be honest, when I pulled this up, I thought it was a surfboard at first. Your first image, you might want to possibly have someone standing beside it, or some kind of packaging or something with it. But I was a little confused with the first image. And truthfully, as I continued, all of your images are basically that teal white on a white background, a little bit of gray right there. With this image, picture of the iron standing up. Okay, and the measurements. One thing I noticed right away too, there's not a picture of someone using it, okay? A lifestyle picture is very important when you're talking about a product that people are gonna use, okay? So that they actually physically are touching it. Definitely have an image of a person using the iron. Now, as we scroll down a little bit, the next thing that stands out to me is you're not taking advantage of all your character count here. So this section's really important. You get 5 bullets and you get over 250 characters per per bullet. This is going to show up in your, or going to help you with your organic listing, right? So the more words you have here, the more you're going to increase your organic keyword count. In addition to that, it's going to give consumers more information, leaving them on your page longer. And lastly, the more information you have there, the further down those sponsored ads are showing up on your listing. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Now, it looks a little different here because I'm using Helium-10. And I'll get to what I mean by that here in just a second. But as I scroll down, I'm looking for A+ content and other pictures. I don't see any. So there's actually a piece here that I think you're really missing out on, and that's A+ content. So I want to just kind of show you an example of someone that is, frankly, you're not putting anything down here. As I see, there's no product information here. It's very basic. So I'm going to show you two things. First, a competitor. Okay, this is a competitor who's taken advantage of all of these characters in the 5 bullets. But then as we scroll down, look at this. There's pictures and images. Now, this is not A+ content. This is just product details. But even what they have is more than what you have on your listing. So this is going to drive more traffic to them. In addition to that, that A+ content, since they're not showing it, I want to show you a listing that is. This is a men's soap that's offered by a company called the Age of Sage. And you'll see they're offering 4 bars of soap. They got a picture of the package behind it and an aloe plant in front of it. It's very easy to see those. And then as we scroll down, they've got a lifestyle image, someone using this soap. They've got all the bullets pulled in here. So they have taken advantage of all the character count. And do you see why? They've got a sponsored link on their page. So the more you put here, the harder it is going to be for a consumer to see that ad. Okay, but scrolling down, that A+ content I was telling you about, again, the soap is made by a company called Age of Sage. And this is it right here from the brand Age of Sage. Okay, so you get more pictures, you get more information. This information does index on Amazon, and it will help your SEO and your pay-per-click too as well. But just to give you an example, with these images, look at all the text that's behind them, right? So you've got all this additional text here behind all the images. This is just going to help with your organic listing. And then having more images obviously is going to keep people on your listing longer. But look, they don't just sell soap, right? They sell smudge sticks, they sell wine tumblers. They've got a lot of other products that they offer. And then as you scroll down, look, more pictures of their product, more text, more information. And quite frankly, you don't have anything there on yours. So, hey, this is just a short video. I hope it wasn't too much, but I do hope that you'll click the link that's in the bottom of this email and schedule your free consultation with myself and our founder, Stephen Pope. Thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care.